Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your reading for the second half of December. So happy birthday if you're having a birthday in the second half of December. Lots of beautiful Sagittarius energy around at this moment in time. And let's see how we're galloping towards the end of the year and how we're going to start 2024. So if you're interested in your 2024 yearly forecast, whether it's a personal reading or whether it's a yearly forecast for Sagittarius, the link for that is in the description box below. Would love it if you come and check that out. So perfect time to be getting that. I'm just waiting for a card to come out. I'm recording this on the day of the Sagittarius new moon, so I'm feeling like a lot of energy for Sagittarius, which is really fantastic. So let's see. We've got 3 of acorns, foresight and exploration. You're like this little giraffe sticking your head out and going, right, what can I see? I've got this kind of higher perspective here, or an elevated view of what I can see ahead, a little bit of foresight, absolutely. And so I'm seeing what up ahead would I like to explore? What's that fun thing or interesting thing that I'd like to move towards? So it's an interesting energy. I think that's something sparking your curiosity and your interest here. So it's very much looking forward and perhaps setting some kind of new goal around where you want to go. Let's see what's shifting and changing. We've got Cup 2 Moon Cancer. Okay. So this is the card of love and relationships, or one-on-one relationships anyway. They don't have to be romantic, but they can be any sort of relationship. So potentially you're seeing, there could be a vision, or you're seeing something that's coming in for you and this other person, like a potential future that could come through. So yes, you're exploring this wonderful vision that's coming in. So let's see. It could be with the Moon Cancer. It could be an energy around the home as well, what you're thinking about, a home and living situation, what's going on there for you. So let's see what else is coming through, Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, I just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all 3 of your placements if you know where they are, because they give you the fuller picture, the more holistic view of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Sagittarius. Just take what feels right, leave the rest. There is no extended reading for this particular reading, but we do have the yearly forecasts out if you would like an extended reading to see what's coming in for you in 2024. Okay, we just had to get the right energy into the cards. Whoa, okay, the Empress as the situation. Right, okay, big love, big money. What is it that you're wanting to nurture with this vision that you're seeing here? Perhaps with a partnership that's coming through. Crossed by the 3 of Cups, yes, you're patient with this, absolutely. It's like, I'm not ready you're ready to put in the work. You're not ready to celebrate just yet, because here we got the 2 of Cups again. Okay, wow. Oh my goodness. I want to just pull one more. Wow. Okay. And the 3 of Swords. I feel like there's one more under here. Okay. The Ace of Wands. Sorry, the 3 of Wands and the Justice card. Okay. How many do I want to keep pulling out for you, Sagittarius? I think that's going to be it. Whew. Okay. So there is some wonderful energy for healing and repairing wounds within a relationship here. It feels very light and nice, this energy, I have to say. There's no real darkness here. So it kind of feels like, with the Empress, this is about abundance, prosperity, abundance, and it's about reaping the harvest. So it's about what is it that you're wanting to nurture, or who is it, because we've got a lot of 2 of Cups coming in. Who is it that you want to be nurturing? What sort of relationships, or is it a particular person that you want to nurture that relationship? And it is crossed by the 3 of Cups. So the 3 of Cups is like a group energy. It's like there's more than one person here. The 2 of Cups is saying, I want it to just be me and you. I want it to just be us for the moment. And so there's some kind of interesting, beautiful vision that can come through. It doesn't matter what relationship status you're in. This might be you envisioning the future with somebody that comes through. But the 3 of Cups, when it comes in blocking, often it's like, I'm not ready to celebrate just yet. It's the card of celebration. So it's knowing that where's something at. It's being quite realistic. I know where I'm at. I see the vision of where I want it to go, and I'm not quite there yet, so I'm not going to celebrate yet. But interestingly, we've got the 4 of Wands, which is really nice. And again, we see the house, so home energy, the 1111, the partnership around the home, energy around the home. This can be just general vibe, like your general environment as well. So this could be just thinking about that. But it feels like the home can be like that could be neighbors as well, and just people that live close by. It's like, what sort of energy flow and vibe do you want with those people? That could be something, because it feels like it wants to be quite soul aligned and harmonious with this, because we have the 1111. And if there is a partnership, you're already living with somebody, or you're wanting to bring something or someone into the home space, it's almost like if there's something that you've been questioning about it, or something just isn't quite right, or isn't quite at the right level, it's like, yeah, this is where I'm asking, what is it that I really, really want? What's the foundation that's being set over 2024, over the next year? What is the seed I'm planting here for the foundations of this relationship, or this potential relationship, what it is that I'm looking for in relationships? So that's what we're looking here with the Four of Wands. And yeah, it is this joining together of two people in front, and celebration. Again, there's a lot of celebration, and there's abundance here. So celebrating the connection is really, really nice. But the home can be symbolic. It can be a sense of identity of who you are. So who do you want to bring into your home space, whether it's like a symbolic home space or a real home space? What's going on with that? Because it feels like there's a relationship that you're looking towards the future here. You're looking to see where it's going to be going. There's potentially a sense of, what's happening here, because you could be getting really, really determined with this Knight of Swords. Things could start happening and moving really, really quickly with this Knight of Swords. This is your mind springing into action. So you might have a lot of plans, ideas, and it's like, I just want to do this and I want to do that. It could be all sorts of things that are happening here with this. So it's kind of a nice energy, because I feel like there's a nice blend between seeing the bigger picture but also honing in on some of the details. And it's with look at this bottom row, they're all swords here. So it's all to do with communication. The communication of what's going on with this relationship, what needs to be said, what needs to be communicated, what has been left unsaid. But you're coming in as the Ace of Swords. You've got this clarity that's coming through here that is propelling you forward, that you're going to know how to take action. You're going to know what to do deep down. This is your mind saying, I know I've got the right ideas, the right plan, the right thought, and I want to take action on that. And so they're all heading towards this Three of Swords, which is also the healing of the wounds. There's this determination of not letting these wounds hold you back. It's like, right, all charging forward towards that, because there's a sense that there's something better for the future here that you could work out and work through. We have in the recent past, so it's all action focus. There's so much going on inside your mind here. In the recent past, we've got the Five of Wands, and this may be that there's been some struggles and challenges that have come in around this relationship or relationships in general. And it may have been like tested you in some way, or felt, yes. So the Five of Wands is like understanding that there's been a challenge, and there's a challenge to grow and to bring growth in. But in the near future, we've got the Eight of Pentacles. This is getting down to work. It's like, yep, I'm really determined. I'm going to make this work. I'm going to get down to work. I'm going to do the work required. It might even be about, like, if this could be somebody you're working with, or a work partnership, a business partnership, it could represent that as well. But the Eight of Pentacles is like saying, I'm not afraid of the hard work required for me to step into the vision that I'm seeing here, or step into the future that I'm imagining here. So it's like, yep, bum down, head up. And no, the other way, whichever way it's supposed to be, you're supposed to get down to work. So this is the Eight of Pentacles, is about refining a process as well. It's about mastering. It's interesting with the Four of Wands, 1111, and the Eight of Pentacles, there's a lot of soul mastery coming in here, which is really nice. And that soul connection that we're talking about. So it's like, I want to master this. I want to master an energy and be able to work so that the wheels are all working. Like the Eight of Pentacles is very efficient energy as well. So if there's something, if you think about the flow between relationships, Yeah, we often think about the flow as in like how our energy around our bodies flows, and that represents health. Well, think about it in terms of a relationship, how the energy flows between you and somebody else, or just in general, how energy is flowing in these one-on-one relationships for you. And this is what this Eight of Pentacles wants to do. It wants to refine the process so the flow is the best that it can be. So yes, that's kind of the energy I'm feeling. So it might be that you're thinking about a joint goal as well, or a joint vision that comes in. But you're presenting as the Ace of Swords, so you have no fear of speaking. We also have the Queen of Swords up here as well, and the Page of Swords, the Ten of Swords. So lots of swords, lots of some wands coming in as well. So there's lots happening here for you. But the Ace of Swords is like you've got the gift of the gab, you've got the gift of speech, the gift of clarity, and the gift of foresight. So use that, this vision or this new way of thinking, or a new mindset, or a new vision, a new way of communicating. So it could even be a brilliant new idea or a new plan. So trust that you've got this vision that can really help not only you, but this whole concept of this relationship or relationships in general. Energy surrounding you got the Ten of Swords. So this is laying a lot of stuff to rest, putting an end to a lot of things that have taken up your mind, like a lot of thoughts, stories, belief systems. It could just be, I need to just close that chapter. I don't need to be thinking all that. It's taken up so much space inside my mind. So this is a major ending. It's a major, like, I'm putting an end to the struggles. I'm putting an end to the things that have been hurting me and wounding me, and feeling like this is a really big positive step forward. This Ten of Swords can sometimes represent betrayal as well. The character quite literally has been stabbed in the back 10 times. But this is the feeling that I was getting as the darkness is lifting. There's a new dawn here. This is a Sagittarius new moon. There's new energy coming through here. And you're like, I'm not going to let anything from that old heavy energy hold me back. So yeah, it's fantastic. In your hopes and fears, we've got the Page of Swords. So this is just communication, messages, getting the right message across, not having to fall into misunderstandings or quarrels or fights, and to be able to learn and understand what it is that you need to learn, say what it is that you need to say, just getting the right message across with the Page of Swords. It can represent online stuff as well, the Page of Swords, if this is kind of like online messaging that comes through. But I want to put a little Page of Wands down. I'm going to do it like this. Okay, so we have, as an outcome, here comes the beautiful Two of Cups again next to the Queen of Swords. So the Queen and the King of Pentacles. So the Queen of Swords has gotten really clear inside her head. She's like, this is your mind, what's going on inside your head. This is the divine feminine, so it's getting clear inside yourself, which is really fantastic that you're holding this Ace of Swords. And she's not scared to communicate. She's not scared to look at something and go, right, I see it. I see it. I'm going to be really honest with myself here, or honest within the situation. She's not letting anything be clouded or confused within her. She's not scared to speak her truth and to see what she needs to see. And so especially when it's to do with this relationship here, we're seeing the Two of Cups come out again, or just relationships in general. And she's communicating very clearly to this King of Pentacles, this other person that's here that represents the person within the relationship. And it's interesting because King of Pentacles is more to do with body, sensuality, the needs of the body, how your physical needs are being met. And so it's kind of like getting really, really clear. The other thing is that it's with the King of Pentacles, this is also an energy within you that's coming in now, they're showing me. The King of Pentacles has got a lot to give. He's really, really abundant. And with the Empress, this is Venus coming through, because Venus rules Taurus. Venus is the glyph on the Empress card. So I'll just hold this up so you can see it. There she is, little glyph on Venus. So yes, the Empress is the higher octave of the King of Pentacles. And both of them speak of pleasure, enjoyment, fun, not doing too much, but luxury as well. But it's a very generous spirit. It's thriving, not just surviving. And so it's this sense of, what's the word I want to use here? With all these swords, it's like you should know the right word, or you'll find the right word. but it's like you're leveling up. You're like going, right, well, I'm going to be really clear about what it is that I want from this relationship. In fact, not what I want, but also what I need and what I see can come through, like an abundant future with the King of Pentacles represents money and success as well. This is what I want to bring in, this prosperity and abundance to this energy. And I feel like there's more to give. There's more for this relationship. Well, there's more for me to give. So whether it's like I want to give it to this person or whether there's more that I want to give to somebody else, it depends on what's happening with the relationship. But it's a sense of inner abundance that comes in, and you're expressing really clearly what that means to you and what it is that you need and what it is that you really want. And so by doing so and speaking up and speaking your truth, you're clearing the wounds and clearing the space for this to come towards you. And so it's actually a sense that you're the catalyst for a really, really positive change that can come through when it comes to this relationship or relationships in general, how you respond to each other, to a person one-on-one. So we move into this little Page of Wands, because it's like I'm clearly seeing what we can explore, where the next steps are, where we're going next. And this Page of Wands intrepidly goes off into the desert, into those places unknown, and sees and finds the growth. It's a very pioneering energy. It's giving the message that there's something new, fresh and new that can be explored here. Again, the Page of Wands is the explorer. So this is, you're off exploring or traveling. Perhaps it is about travel, but it's like, let's go down the new path and let's explore. And if it is about money or success and business or abundance and prosperity, let's explore what that really means to us. And then we've got the Three of Wands and the Justice card. So this is the young Emperor here with all the ambitions and aspirations in the world, waiting for some really positive results on this new journey of exploration. And it's the Justice card is the contractual agreements. It's a sense of making something official, or perhaps it's about signing agreements. Are we going to go into, what am I seeing here? Because it could be that you're coming up with some kind of agreement or signing some kind of legal thing that could come through as well with this. Perhaps it's like, I want you to agree to this future. There's something official that comes in around this as well. So it's almost like getting a commitment from somebody else, but with the Justice card, it's more a contractual agreement. So it could quite literally just be, sometimes the Justice energy can be just it can be words or unspoken agreements, soul contracts that are being fulfilled. But it can also be like signing things, we're going to get a mortgage together or buy a house or whatever it could be. It could be anything. Let's go into business. Let's go into partnership. Let's commit to this, or let's try and, explore this part of our relationship and see where it's going. Or if you're single, I'm going to make a contract with myself that this is what I want coming into the next stage. And perhaps you're attracting someone in and getting them on the same page. It's like they're coming into alignment with you, which is really lovely. So, but this is very much a future, like this is a very start, the future. This is kind of what we were agreeing that we're going to explore. It's not necessarily the outcome. It's the start of the journey. So we have, as the overall energy, the Three of Swords, and this is saying there has been some wounds. There has been some things, but ultimately what the energy here is kind of saying, you've been able to move beyond. Perhaps you're seeing very clearly that some of those wounds are either ready to be healed or already have been healed. And so it's time now, because the Three of Swords comes up, the wound comes up to the element of air to be cleared and cleaned. And we're seeing with the Knight of Swords and the the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Swords charging towards this Three of Swords, the clarity of how to heal that wound, especially when it comes to a particular relationship or relationships in general. So it feels so positive, like a positive way to end the year, a positive vision for the future that involves a companion, a partnership, or what it is that you're seeking here. And feeling like you've got all the ingredients for success, like feeling like you're getting really clear about your intention, about what it is that you want to manifest here, and what it is that you really, not being afraid to speak up and say what it is that you need and what it is that you really want. So, okay, this is your affirmation card. I see clearly. I willingly forgive. I breathe love into my vision. beautiful. I see with compassion and understanding. My clear insight is reflected in my outer sight. You know, it just constantly surprises me and doesn't surprise me how accurate these affirmation cards are when they come out. So let's pull a charm for you. Final charm for 2023. So let's get some good energy into this. And, you know, the great thing, Sagittarius, is Jupiter, your planetary ruler, even though it's in Taurus, is turning direct. It's going to, but at the end of the year, New Year's Eve, it's slowing down. So it's going to be very, very strong Jupiter energy. Then it's going to turn around and it's going to have a sense of optimism and hope, and things are ready to expand and grow, stepping into the new year. So what do we have? Oh, wow, the beautiful little inner child. Ready to go out and bat, ready to go out and play, go out and bat for yourself. You know, it's ready to go out and have a turn and go and, you know, in a playful way, you know. So this is inner child saying it's ready to jump into the new, it's ready to go on this next big adventure, but in a very beautiful, playful way that comes through here. So yeah, it's a lovely energy, and just have some fun. Have some fun with this. That's the thing. We've got the Empress, which is playfulness, fun, enjoyment, pleasure. This is saying inner child wants you to kind of get away from some of that heavier energy. The darkness is lifting, and go out and do some things that are really enjoyable, fun, sensual. Go out and eat some nice meals, or do some nice things that you both physically like together, or just if you're still single, just have some fun with somebody. It doesn't have to be that serious. And so either way, this kind of lighter, jovial, fun energy actually is what is going to get you to what you're intending here faster than if you're a little bit more serious. I mean, there could be a serious intention behind it. Absolutely. I think there is. But the way to get there is this sort of lighter energy. So that's it, Sagittarius. That's your reading for the end of the year, the end of December. So fantastic. Best wishes for 2024. And thank you so much, all of you, for your support this year. I really, truly appreciate it. And if you're interested in what's coming in for you in 2024, the yearly forecasts are out. The link is in the description box below. If you're interested in a personal reading or any of my other services, I do have some new services that I'm working on at this moment in time that I'm now made available. So you might want to check that out. The link for that is in the description box below as well. So please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love your comments. It helps with the growth of the channel. And take care, Sagittarius.